Hi, everybody. This is Joanna. Thank you so much for tuning in. And today we wanted to offer sacred healing and wisdoms. Those that are newly awakening, those that have been awakened for quite some time, we offer the Christ consciousness vibration. And all that I come with as a soul, this beautiful soul that I embody and that embodies me as pure light of the Holy Christ, speaking ancient and current wisdoms of Christ consciousness, how to activate, how to raise our vibrations in very practical and beautiful ways to reignite and inspire sacredness. And what sacredness vibration means for each and every one of us is a beautiful adventure of who we are as spirit, as source, living and co-creating as matter. Our last video was so passionate, it was so exuberant, and I put a little feisty and passionate disclaimer on it, and an alert, because with so much energy and all that I'm transforming, and going through so many years of suppressing my own voice and suppressing my own beautiful light. I get really passionate when I finally have those moments of liberation and freedom. And so I inspire that for each and every one of you to know that this beautiful ride is always a movement of source and energy with spirit. And just know that you have the liberation within all moments to choose it. And we're going to offer these beautiful experiences for you to inspire for yourself sacredness, inspire for yourself self-love and devotion of honoring and renewing yourself as a soul so that you gain greater confidence in who you are and clarity in who you are. You renew your sense of self with you as source, honoring your highest counsel for who you are, allowing yourself to step away in doing so from all of the older programs that we've all been brought up and we've all helped co-create over the many eons of experience. There's so much going to be awakening on our planet for this coming year, and it's really important that we honor daily self-care and the healing and the sacred wisdom process in every day, so that we're allowing all that we are that's being brought forward and activated through the densities that we're releasing, and honoring this now moment to garner and honor and inspire and ignite the ancient aspects of us that are also coming to light in our clearing. Because as we clear density, we make way and we call up the sacred aspects of our highest vibrational celestial wisdoms, archangelic wisdoms, all that we are as multidimensional beings, and all other wisdoms and light forms, and allowing ourselves to also call forward our ancient, beautiful celestial ancestors and all the totems that we walk with, all nature, all animals. So we will inspire in all of our experiences components of daily self-care, all of components of the sacred wisdom that you are and you come with, and activating them with your daily self-care through raising your vibrations in really practical, benevolent ways for you, so that you bit by bit release what was. And so it's a system of daily self-care where you get into the habit and the practice of raising your vibration in really quick, really meaningful and easy ways for you. And then you get to see the difference in how you feel, for one, because that's so important, because we create from how we feel. Our reality is an experience of our vibrational feeling and how we feel about ourselves and everything else around us. You know, if we're feeling crappy, then we're going to have a crappy reality experience. And if we're feeling happy and joyful and in love with who we are, then that's how our experience will magnetize to us. We exist within an experience of spiritual existence. We are spiritual beings having a matter experience. Our spirituality, the awareness of our spirituality, our awakenedness to our spirituality, outside of what we've known to be religion. Spirituality is our allness as spirit essence, as source creator, as the existence of all that we are as source, the Christ consciousness, being able to manifest and transcend through any dimension, through any form, through any experience that we so desire from our heart space. That is Christ consciousness, from a benevolent space of love and light and truth. And in that, we're allowing ourselves to know that we are magnetic beings, meaning that we magnetize what we feel, what we vibrate at, what we know to be true. All that was is based on the programs and illusions and beliefs and perspectives that we've been brought up within. Our socioeconomic systems, our families, traditions, dogma, and all of those help affect how we create in our reality and help propel us in certain ways to bring up those fears and illusions and limitations. Much dogma has been steeped in control and limitations, and allowing us to face it and deal with what has been holding us back and just sort it out. You know, what is this belief that's been holding me back that I can't speak my truth? Or what is this belief that I cannot make my own abundance? What is this belief that I'm not healthy in my body and I can't create greater health? Whatever it might be, that is your moment of now awareness and awakening. You have this now moment to create your oneness with source, your oneness with your whole soul, calling up all that you are as the higher self of you, because 5D reality is harmonizing in the higher self experience. You knowing that you're beyond all limitations, you're transcending all limitations of 3D. Limitations, fear, and control, and all programs that we must heal. All of us must heal them. And in doing that, we allow ourselves this new perspective of, wow, you know, I'm pretty expansive. I can do anything. I can transmute this. It's quite natural. It's quite a part of our evolution. We've been gifted with all the tools that we need to naturally and quite innately heal, right? Every moment we're being activated, even if we don't know it, we're being activated, we're sending and receiving information all the time. That's why we are magnetic beings. We are directly linked with the magnetic energies of our planet, of the oceans, of the water, and of the moon. Each and every one of us has a cycle of ascension. And why we're going to talk about today one of the healing practices that I've been doing for many, many years, since the earliest of days that I can remember, even when I was a teenager, is the healing practice of journaling. And I've talked about it in my books. I've written 3 books about ascension and higher consciousness and the entanglement and the dance of quantum oneness with source. And journaling has been a profound tool in my life for allowing me to honor and rediscover who I am in every moment, to see that what I'm moving through in every moment, how I express myself and how I flow within the moment for moment expression and dance with God, source, creator, spirit, is allowing me to get to know that depth of who I am as a universal being and eternal consciousness of light. And as I'm calling my soul up to experience and express and explore all that I am, I get to also release all of those hidden beliefs that are hidden under the underconscious, subconscious, that are now always being raised to higher light. And that's what is the process of awakening in the psychology term, if you will, where the subconscious becomes conscious. All of those fears that we held deep within us, those childhood wounds, the inner child, the shadow, however we want to call it, whatever that sub is, just terms and words that we've given. It's all aspects of us that we call forward through the bathing of light, through the bathing of wholeness, through the bathing of love, bringing everything up to a higher light potential, therefore allowing us to have a new spiral of now moment. Everything is now, no past, no future, just now. Then which we would create that highest consciousness, heart-centered, soul-activated presence of becoming. And therefore we create a balanced and harmonious experience because we're living from a heart space, not from old conditions and paradigms that don't serve us anymore. And so the healing process of journaling, that's going to be our first healing practical tool for today. In your daily self-care, and we have daily self-care mechanisms and templates and tools on our Facebook that we've posted over the many years that I've created them through channeling and through working with my guides and my teams in the Christ consciousness. I've created many illustrations and many tools that are specific to the channeled informations and wisdoms and the councils of light that I work with. And we've posted them on our Facebook, and they will be up on our website for you to connect with and entangle with. And these tools are helpful experiences for you to entangle with the greater aspect of you as the soul, calling your soul forward to allow yourself rebalancing of your mental body, your physical body, your emotional body, your etheric body, so that in 2021, you can start manifesting from a more balanced perspective and not having the ego manage and the mind overwork, you know, the mental games that the mind plays. And when it's going into a space of unknown. And that happens at every moment of awakening, because when you awaken as a whole soul, there's aspects within your DNA and your fields that say, because especially you're sending and receiving information from the outer experience as well. And if our world is moving through experiences of fear, like with health and with the pandemic that we've all experienced, those can affect your environment and how will trigger your fears as well. So know that we're multidimensional allness. You're affected by your environment and you affect your environment. Lord Sananda taught me a while ago that we are the ones that actually affect our environment. But if we hold that truth in our knowing and we hold it really high in our hearts, then we absolutely have no fear about being affected by other energies and other things and other beings and whatever circumstances may co-create, because that is the truth in the knowing of the Christ. So that we affect all things and there is no fear. Because it's all source, it's all creator, and it's our perspective that we hold within ourselves that actually manifests fear and manifests those experiences. And so journaling is a really important tool for self-care and for self-evolution, because it allows us to see through that multidimensional template of soul growth, what is it that is coming forward from my dreams that wants to be a continuation of my learning and my growth and my soul expression and my soul exploration and experience. And so those are the 3 E's that we always talk about in Ascension, is that each and every one of us is here not only to innately discover and explore who we are, but as within, so without. Who are we? What do we exist within, and what exists within us? And through that, we allow ourselves to express who we are, to explore who we are, and to experience who we are in greater ways. And so all that is as a soul, we're releasing separation and duality, and we're entering into wholeness and unity. And in that requires that we understand who we are. What do I exist within? What exists within me? And what's going on within me when I feel all these things cyclically? You know, when I feel those dark nights of the soul cyclically, what's really going on there at the physical level, at the biophysical level, at the cellular level? What's going on there? And I've written about it, and we've talked about it. We have many, many videos that assist in the ascension and the meditation and alignments, the grounding through the pillar of light, can assist with many of those cyclical experiences that Ascension offers, and everyone on our planet will be going through it. And that's why some of these tools will be really helpful for those that so desire to tap into our energy and our vibrations for healing and wisdoms to activate your own. So thank you for joining us and tuning in. And so that journaling allows you to transcend and garner. Remember that you are the commandmentship of all of your multidimensional experiences, your allness as this Vesica Pisces, as this epicenter of light, the Holy Mother, the Holy Father, and the sacred child. Remember, everything that we talk about is outside religion. It's far above and beyond. It's transcending all religion and man-made limitations of what we know to be about spirit. Spirit is all things. It's allness. It's all source. Balancing our male frequencies, balancing our female frequencies, balancing, and when we say frequencies, we're saying all of those timelines through which we've had trauma and injury, mentally, physically, emotionally, or energetically. They're all sewn within us through codes, through our physical body, our mental body, our etheric body, our emotional body. And thus then, as we awaken, each and every one of those experiences are coming up to be healed. So 1 month, you could be going through a really incredible, profound emotional trauma through perhaps rejection or abandonment. Those are really core, deep wounds that so many people carry and are here to heal. As each and every one of us heal these and clear them from our systems, our bodies, and our fields, we open up to greater light, calling in greater light to new codes, calling in our highest codes to garner and call in. So anytime you're going through a release experience through your journaling process, ensure that you're also calling in those higher light codes to break open in anew. Whatever you release frees up that magnetic space, if you will, and you want to improve and enhance that space with higher vibrational visualizations, affirmations, and vibrations of intention of who you are. You've got this, you've got this, you've got this, right? And most often than not, people who are clearing, they never offer in those higher vibrations to garner into ever upping their ante, if you will, ever upping their experience of who they are. Because it's been held in old programs, and they just keep cycling in older versions and just keep clearing older versions. But every time you clear, center and ground yourself and ask your soul and your teams and your higher self to call forward those next higher gifts and codes for you. You might have a visualization, to do some painting. And so visualize that artistry coming to you, and visualize that creativity and inspiration coming to you. Visualize those natural gifts and innate abilities to come to you. Everything that you've ever wanted to explore in this lifetime is already held within your DNA. Nothing outside of you gives it to you. So that is the process of awakening, is to owning and honoring all that you are as a spirit of light, owning and honoring all that you are as the omnipresence of light, and knowing that everything is within you for all of your healing, for all of your experiential desires and innate abilities to move through a new experience of your oneness, your wholeness as source, the joy to be you. Everything that we offer and that we teach is not to manifest anything on the outside reality. It's for the expression, the exploration, experience of you being joyfully you. And in doing so, as you're joyfully you will obviously and innately just manifest abundance. You'll just manifest wealth. You'll just manifest great health. When you're joyfully being you in every moment, without apology and authenticity, you are allowing yourself all that source wants to bless you with. And it will innately be included with great health, great connections, great wealth, your ability to travel anywhere you want, your ability to bring your healing to your body in any way that you desire, because you are an omnipresent being. When you activate that omnipresence, you have that ability to call in whatever it is you need it and how to do it. And that's why I'm offering what I'm offering, because I've had those abilities to awaken to the wisdoms and informations within me and bring it forward for those that so desire, to create healing and wisdoms in a practical way that allows them to raise their vibration, increase your intelligence and your inspiration, and your ability to honor and be joyful in your own exploration and expression and experience of who you are, to simply be joyful. So all that we offer, there will always be that fundamental core honoring. Be joyful in who you are, because in that you are offering yourself the infinite all that is Source Creator wanting to live through you and honor you in manifestations of miracle. The allowance of Source living through you brings miracles to you. The honoring of Source through you brings miracles to you. And it's just a joyful dance with creation. It's that joyful entanglement within the field of the all. Your intention, your heartfelt joy, your heartfelt love for children, your heartfelt love for nature and wildlife, all of those things just are innately sent from your heart. Those are those connections that call back to you through your openness, through your allowance, through your non-resistance to just receive now. And that's that balancing of the male and female energies. We must be in balance to receive, not always doing. And that's where many of us have to retrain the ego, to allow ourselves to know that my abundance will come to me. My abundance is held within the many gifts that I have of great offering will have great value. And that's a core teaching of Jesus Christ. That was one of his master teachings. And again, it has nothing to do with religion. One of his teaching is that the infinite supply of God is all the omnipresence. We understand our whole spiritual existence is Source Creator. Our vibration is simply ask and be from the joy of our heart, not to simply have $1 million in our account. That might be part of the experience, but it's not to live in the excitement of you as joy. The living of you as joy is that creative expression for you to share yourself with creation, for you to be fully exploratory in you, to be the experience of you and say, wow, I held back last year and this year I'm not holding back anymore. This year I'm going to express myself and really explore who I am as spirit, really explore who I am in this new body that I'm creating, really explore who I am as this beautiful creative being where I can call things in and I've got light ships following me and all of these beautiful experiences. This is what I want to experience. So allow yourself in your daily healing and wisdom journey, your oneness with Source, your oneness with creation, to know that all of these things can be brought forward in beautiful and elegant ways. There's not a process where you have to try and force. There's no quick fixes, if you will. It's a sacred journey of you as Source. And so release the expectations on how anything should look. Release the egoic energies of what it must look like or be. If you're dropping to your heart and living from your soul space, just eager to express and explore yourself, all of those experiences will innately come to you, and let it be the dance that it's meant to be. And it's very elegant and graceful and beautiful. And so that journaling allows you to take your dream world, that higher consciousness, super consciousness state, and your intuitions and how they're guiding and realigning you to new reality timelines, and those readjustments that occur, and bring it into that morning experience. So as you're clearing and releasing anything from your dreams that have come through that have been, disruptive or challenging or dark or scary, release it through your clearing process. Call in the light and clear out your bodies and clear out your chakras. Open your pillar of light. My pillar of light is open through my intention and through my breath. I am beautiful and I am sacred in the harmonization of my higher self and the harmonization of my soul. I am one with Source. I am one with Source. I am one with Source. As I speak, my name is. As I speak, my cells are in attention of the Holy Christ that I am, and I garner and I anchor myself to Gaia. I anchor myself with full intention. I anchor myself with the beauty that I am, to pull up those healing energies that I am sacred and I am centered. I am centered in my oneness with Source Creator, the Mother and the Father and the sacred child within me. I am one. In the Holy Spirit, I am one. In the Holy Spirit, I am one. I am Christ consciousness. I am all that I am. And my cells are completely alive and listening. My chakras are spinning and spiraling in the Holy Christ honor, and I'm being blessed with the energies of the Holy Christ. My fields are being blessed and bathed in light. I am beautiful and I am sacred. I am the Holy Christ. My fields are being bathed and cleansed of any and all densities that do not belong to me, projections that are not mine. And through breath I am bathed, and through breath I am cleansed. I call in the highest frequencies of my codes through which I honor in my creativity. I call forward the codes of creativity and emotion. I call forward the codes of emotionality and physicality, of gentleness and care and honor, because those are what I want to experience today. I want to experience gentleness and care and honor. And through breath and through my intention of being unconditional love, I center within all that I am as spirit, as matter, as my benevolence, as my experience of intelligence and wisdom and kindness and goodness. I am the eternal light. I am the eternal breath. I am infinite light and wisdom. I am infinite health and abundance. I am infinite wealth and intelligence. Thank you, Holy Spirit, Creator. Giving thanks to all that is, for the supply of all that is the Creator. May I be blessed with goodness today. May all of earth be blessed with goodness today. May all of creation be blessed with goodness today. I bless all children today. I bless all of creation today. I bless all of wildlife and nature today, for the supply of God is all things. And I believe in this essence, and this is my omnipresence. I believe in the goodness that I am being blessed with. And in the good work that I do, may I receive good pay. And in the work that I bless, may I receive good intentions. And in the work that I bless out, may I receive those that honor me and empower me and support me. Because those are important to me, being honored and being valued and being supported and being nourished. And I'm sending those intentions out to the world because the source is the infinite supply. I am the omnipresence of source, and I'm intending my field. I'm creating my field of love and benevolence. And I bless those in equal measure for their own blessings and their own wonder and their own beautiful intelligence that they awaken to who they are as the Holy Spirit. And it allows me to feel peaceful and good and kind and calm and peaceful when I know that I'm not only blessing myself, I'm blessing all others and all life in between. For that is the omnipresence that is source. And in that morning entanglement, you're communing, you're calling all attention, you're calling all integration of all that is omnipresence as source, and you're working as source, you're living as source, you're moving and loving and flowing and dancing as source. You're intending your consciousness to be all that is source. You're allowing all that you are to be the envelopment and embodiment of source. And that's a part of your healing. That's a part of your manifestation. It can't be anything else because it's all. It can't be anything less than. It's all. And have that be a part of your healing and your journaling. In your journaling, there's two circles, and the circles are the epitome of you as God, you and God. The honoring that you are as God is all things, and your awakening, your awareness of all that you are as source. And in these two circles, one is a manifesting circle and one is a healing circle, and you can do this in your morning intentions. You can do it weekly, daily, monthly, yearly. Doing them as often as possible allows you to see your progress and how you are the manifester. You are the sovereign co-creator. You are absolutely in clear control of your life. You are absolutely clear about who you are. You are absolutely clear about your healing process. You are absolutely clear about what other tools and what other beings and what other professionals you need to call in for your healing. Because many of us have had so much deep trauma that we will require outside traditional help, whether that be through medicinal purposes, Eastern, Western, traditional, it doesn't matter. Because you'll be your highest guide for that. Whether it be any type of psychological imbalances and issues, until your bodies are fully aligned and your fields are fully aligned, you may need extra outside additional help, tonics and healings and acupuncture. So have this circle be intuitively guided for you, and go within and call upon your soul and your highest guidance and the healing energies that are with you. There are so many beings that are helping each and every one of us healing our bodies. And I do a healing process. I do healing processes throughout the day, just because I've had such a dense experience over the past many years, just to clearing out all of the collective energies and to clear out all of the lineage and Akasha energies I've been clearing out for the Divine Feminine and for the sacred children. So it's been, and I understand the beings and the committees that work with me in this, but you can call upon them as well, your highest vibrational light beings of healing specialists, to call upon them and to provide you guidance and direction in your healing circle. And this healing circle can also be brought forward from your dreams at night, because our dreams are often gateways that show us what we're working on vibrationally, what we're working on at the subconscious, lower conscious level, that link us to that higher conscious level. It's all connected, it's all one. As we release a fear, we are also reaching up for our highest potentiation. And this healing circle helps you be, one, the master of your own creatorhood; two, the sovereign being of who you are and how you're directing yourself in healing; and three, get yourself a system for how you are allowing yourself to operate as a sovereign Christic being of light, understanding that you are infinite potential, understanding you are light, understanding you are creating matter, you are creating absolutely every part of your reality. And in this, what tools can I use, can I create, can I start off with, can I begin with, can I excite myself with to explore, express, and experience myself as? Because I want to have control in who I am. It's up to nobody to manage me. I am an absolute understanding that I'm creating my reality. So how can I do it with the highest level of honor? How can I do it with the highest level of love for who I am and self-nurturance? And your healing circle is one of the ways. It's me and source. It's who I choose to be in all moments. I choose to be sacred. I choose to be balanced and harmonious. If my mental body, physical, emotional, or etheric body is out of balance, then that's going to be absolutely included in the healing circle. Going for a walk today. Your link, your golden thread to a healthier you might be walking every day. Your healthier link to you, this is a golden thread of your wholeness, of the epicenter of you, to create creative expression and creative dance. Connection time with my family. Looking into quantum physics. These are all parts of your healing. They're all parts of healing who you are as a multidimensional being of light, of Christic light. You're honoring the epicenter of who you are as light. And it takes our time, it takes our intention, it takes our devotion to know who I am as spirit. What does spirit want me to know? Why am I here? Where is my soul desiring me to go and explore and express myself as? Am I being as free and liberated as I can? 5D is all about complete sovereignty and liberation. Our families will look different. Our socioeconomic systems will look different because it's all oneness. It's all love. Whether you're under one house or not, it's all love. So our families will be redesigned and restructured to allow the liberation and the freedom of all souls to be fully expressing who they are as their own sacred light. And we're each responsible for our own epicenter. You are responsible for your light. So how can you create a beautiful, practical daily system that allows you to feel good, that allows you to raise your vibrations, allows you to know that even when those moments do come up, that you can easily let them go and move into a centered space and rise up to a new frequency of being, a new frequency of creation. And this is the imagery that they showed me that I channeled. I have an illustration for that. They showed me the butterfly, the Vesica Pisces, and this is the pillar of light that centers us through breath, the crystalline pillar of light that runs along our spine and centering to our very heart chakra. This is the center of our heart chakra, our one human heart that we're all connected with. When you connect with this one human heart, you're also connecting with the one galactic heart through any and all energies of what you need as a being that is pressing out into new territory of 5D reality. We're co-creating with many councils and beings of off-world because there's many timelines that we're all co-creating for the benevolence of our human evolution. Many of us are collecting with scientific groups, with cellular groups, with healing groups, so that we continue the higher vibrational understanding and intelligence of how we're healing our higher vibrational bodies for all the crystalline children, all the hybrid children, and all of these experiences. And all of those are occurring at nighttime and higher consciousness meditation time. And so this is why the connection with that higher consciousness states allows us to bring that information down so that we can create our continuous evolving healing wheel. And this center of light, the pillar of light that we align with and we center and we ground within, allows us not to be chaotic in our energy and flying all over the place because we're not grounded, or we're taking on so many other people's energies and we're not setting boundaries. So centering in this pillar of light allows you to ground to Gaia and complete that breath circle. We're creating higher vibrational energies from heaven, passing it through our body and anchoring it to earth. This will resolve a lot of the inconsistencies and manifestations that those that are really high vibrational, that are feeling the chaoticness because they're not grounding properly and completing that cycle of breath and light that's moving through their bodies, and they're not understanding it because it's never been taught to us, and hence why I'm here. And again, so many others, of course. And everything right now is a spiral of now moment. So the now, every time that you center into now, ground into now, you're always improving your next minute. Okay, so that's really important. Now creates your next minute, if you will, because we are still moving with the understanding of past, present, and future, but everything is just now. So what we're saying is that as you ground and center now, live through your heart space now, live in a presence of now, you're creating a better new reality. Right now, you're rewriting your reality. So even if it's a chaotic reality from yesterday and you're not understanding why there's so much chaos, you can change it now. Powerfully, profoundly, right now, right now, right now, right now. You have control of your health, you have control of your abundance, you have control of your vibrational experience, you have control. And this daily journaling, daily creating of your healing wheel and your manifestation wheel, when these two come together, you create that Vesica Pisces. And that is your now power. When you are knowing that you're in control of all of your healing, and you're actually saying, today I'm going to do this, today I'm going to do that. These are your intentions for your healing your bodies. Letting go of what no longer serves, allowing yourself to be free and exploratory, allowing yourself to be free in your expression and exploration of who you are. That is healing the multidimensional bodies, absolutely, and no doubt about it. And then you manifest based on what you have healed. You're manifesting that higher vibration of you. You're calling in those higher light codes. You're allowing yourself to clear your bodies and make movement of your body. So you're releasing the densities within the cells and within the organs that have been stuck there. Because that soft tissue takes on those negative vibrations if it's not cleared, and why activity is so important and will be a part of your healing program. And manifesting is not only the mental part, because you cannot merely just manifest through mental intention. It must be a spiritual creation. Otherwise, you're going to continue experiencing 3D manifestations, which again is no judgment, but then it's being manifested from an egoic perspective and not a spiritual perspective. So again, honoring yourself as the epicenter of spirit. We live and exist within a spiritual experience. And there's no way that this can be contested. If it's truth, it's law. It just is. Our planet exists upon the magnetics of our positioning within the galaxy, to our moons and our suns and our stars, as to our we. We are magnetic beings. Our core vibration is how we manifest. So what is the core vibration? Where are we vibrating at? Based on our beliefs, our values, and who we are as a system of light. We are epicenters of light. So how can we move practically in every moment? Practically, it's practical. We're still three-dimensional beings, if you will, moving into greater light. So how can we practically move about, ever creating greater light, ever moving beyond all old traditions and systems of limitation to be the highest version of who we are? And this will always include, undeniably, our infinite expression and exploration and experience of who we are as souls. I want to experience myself, I want to express myself, I want to explore myself. Those 3 E's are so important to health and wellness. They just are. Because we're multidimensional beings. We just are. And that's where our healing and our wisdom begins. And we hope that you've enjoyed this beautiful experience of our first initial healing and wisdoms, our sacred healing and our sacred wisdoms offering under our QuanYah name, Joanna as QuanYah. And QuanYah is the highest illumination that I was given by the guides and the teams for the Christ consciousness and divine feminine form, as each and every one of us are coming forward in our own unique ways to be the rediscovery of who we are as sacred wisdom and sacred love and sacred intention and sacred blessings of each and every one of us. Each and every one of us has a prophecy. Each and every one of us has a soul gift and a soul destiny. Each and every one of us is very, very sacred in that prophecy and in that gift. And I'm here to inspire you. I'm here to shake things up. Every limitation that has ever been placed upon you, I'm here to shake it up and inspire you into something more. I'm here to remind you in every way, and every day I will remind you that you are infinite, you are eternal, and in this spiritual experience, you are the blessing of Source Creator, and you can do, be, and have and experience anything that you desire that's exciting for your soul. Make no mistake about it. So thank you, dear lighted ones. We honor you and we love you. Get your journals out, get your pens out, create a little healing circle for yourself at the beginning of every day and every week. And however you so desire that's exciting for you. And sort out those experiences and those feelings and those discomforts and those uncomfortable moments, whatever it is, put it on your healing circle. And then you'll see the alignment of what fears are underneath those experiences. They can include experiences that you had with friends and family. And as you look at them and view them, the higher self of you will be seen through you, and you'll be able to interpret what fears those are related to, and then get to the core of that fear and heal it with love. Bathe it, call it in for acknowledgement, call it in for the acceptance of your journey and the lessons that it's taught you, and call it in for the allowance, because in this new allowing moment, you get to choose something new and create something new. So we thank you, dear lighted ones, in your manifesting and your loving and your healing of who you are as light. You are the divine presentation of the Creator. So be this, dear lighted ones, know this within your heart, and always we honor you. Bye. Bye, Happy New Year.